Problematic social media, use tied to rising depression in teens, a new study confirms that how teens use social media, not just how much, is a key factor in their mental well-being. For parents and researchers alike, this reinforces the growing concern that compulsive social media behavior can lead to depressive symptoms, particularly in younger adolescents. The link between compulsive use and depression researchers followed 2,121 secondary school students in Spain over a year, finding a strong correlation between problematic social media habits and increased depressive symptoms. Problematic use isn't simply spending hours online. It's the inability to control usage or a compulsive need to stay connected. Teens who reported struggling with these behaviors were more likely to experience worsening mental health. This is not just anecdotal. The study specifically found that the risk wasn't tied to total screen time, but to the behavior surrounding social media. This means a teen who logs off easily may be fine, while one who feels anxious when disconnected is at higher risk. Age and gender matter. The connection between social media and depression appeared strongest among 13-year-olds, weakening by age 16. Gender also played a role. Girls with more followers reported higher depressive symptoms, while the effect was neutral or even slightly protective for boys. This suggests that the social dynamics of these platforms may impact different genders differently. A larger conversation, this research adds to a growing body of evidence linking addictive social media habits to increased anxiety and depression. A 2025 study in JAMA Network Open found similar results, with early adolescent social media use tied to rising depressive symptoms. The issue is even being litigated, with a major U.S. trial investigating whether platforms like Meta and YouTube intentionally design their products to be compulsive, potentially harming young users. Meanwhile, a trial in the UK is testing whether limiting social media use can improve adolescent mental health. The question of whether reducing exposure can make a real difference remains open, but the urgency of the problem is clear. What this means for parents, the research doesn't suggest social media is universally harmful, but it does emphasize the importance of understanding how teens engage with these platforms. Signs of problematic use include compulsive checking, feeling anxious when offline, and an inability to step away. Parents should shift focus from strict screen time limits to open conversations about their child's online experiences. The key takeaway is not simply how long teens spend online, but how they feel when they are and aren't connected. This distinction may be crucial for early intervention and preventing long-term mental health issues.